This is wonderful.
Feels good, right? Nayma, now I remember.
Thank you for allowing me to be here.
My pleasure.
Thanks for
You're
coming.
also trained as a producer here, right?
Yes.
That's how I met her. I was wondering.
Okay, 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to Yogaxpress. It's all about moving the body to still the mind. My name is Banu Suresh. I'm your host for this program. I'm also a yoga teacher myself, so today I'm probably going to take the opportunity to start us off with some basic stretches right here on the mat and probably throw Susan in the mix halfway through. She's going to take over. So we're going to co-teach today. Before we move on, I'd like to thank our amazing crew. Thank you so much, Akram and Miguel, for hanging there, for putting up with me. We really appreciate that you're there for us. And thanks to Anna, our facilitator, for the studio lights, the settings, the sounds, everything that makes us look and sound really good. Our opening music is from a CD called Sapta Tandavam, and our body music, which is a lovely soft drum beat, is by Cesar de Para. I'd requested Cesar to create something that reflects the heartbeat. So he created this just for our program, actually, Yogaxpress. Nayma, to my extreme left, is also a producer here at Manhattan Neighborhood Network. Nayma is now addicted because she's back. From the last episode, she's back here. She came in the last episode saying, I'm here just to watch, but I'm going to be stretching with you. And I said, Nayma, no, come on the mat. So welcome back, Nayma. Good to have you back. Susan Holman has been a yoga teacher and a personal trainer. She's also in my Ayurveda program, so now she and I are going to work together. You're going to teach our viewers, maybe in a few episodes from now, or the next time you come, about how there are postures specific to certain body constitutions, right?
Yeah.
Depending on what body constitution we're made up of. Susan is also a dancer, and Susan, our viewers now know a little bit about you. If there's somewhere they can reach you, your credits are up on the screen. Do you want to just call it out one more time?
Oh, sure. Please come to my website, susan.coach. And you can also reach me by phone. The phone number is there. It's 917-842-0914.
You are very brave. People don't like to give their numbers out.
It's
Good
okay.
job. That's good.
We're putting out a good, positive intention there.
Exactly.
And I'd love to work with you
Great.
individually.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start us off, inspired by Susan's lesson the last time. We're going to start standing up.
Okay.
We're going to start with the sun salutation, and I did a little bit of an adaptation. I call it the Yogaxpress twist. I find that the sun salutation actually takes us in many directions, but we don't include the twist. So I included that. We're going to experience that today. And after the first half, Susan's going to take over. So we started about a couple of minutes back, maybe about 5-10 minutes of sun salutation, and then probably over to Susan. So keep your feet parallel to each other. The insides of your feet are parallel, palms pressed in, and elbows are out. You'll notice if your elbows start flopping down, your mind starts wandering. So the reason you have your elbows out is so you stay in the moment. Now close your eyes for just a moment. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Notice if your body is swaying forward or back, to the left or right, and center yourself, mentally and physically. At the next inhale, open your eyes. Inhale, take your palms all the way up. Follow your palms with your eyes. slow, controlled movement. When you get past midpoint, tighten your buttock muscles, and you may or may not be able to see that, but you should be able to feel it. Just tighten yourself so your pelvis tilts forward just a little bit, and then you tip your hands back. Exhale as you do that. The reason you tighten your buttock muscles is so you protect your low back. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, fold from the hip all the way down. Pause at midpoint. Keep exhaling. Place your palms 6 to 8 inches in front of your feet. Take your left leg back and then the right. When Susan was taking us through the sun salutation, I remembered she mentioned the downward facing dog. This is it, guys, but in sun salutation we also call it the mountain pose for a simple reason: we do look like a little mountain. Now inhale, bring your heels off. Exhale, press your heels down. Head is between the biceps. You want to dip your shoulder blades deeper and deeper as your heels go down. Take a deep inhale. At the next inhale, you're going to bring your right foot between your palms. Left knee on the mat. Uncurl your toes in the left foot. Both palms over the right knee. And now for the promised Yogaxpress twist. First of all, exhale and dip your hip. Go a little deeper. Elbows are out. Remember, that helps you stay in the moment. Inhale, the left arm up. Palm is facing towards your right side. Exhale, dip your left elbow over your right knee. For some of you, for myself too, I may need to push my right knee in. Exhale and dip. Parsva Kona Namaskara. Place your right palm over the left. Intense prayer twist. Now here, this is what I like to call the Yogaxpress twist. You're still in prayer position. Stay in the moment. Take a deep inhale and exhale. If you can do one full inhale and exhale in this position without feeling discomfort, you're good. Inhale, let's come out of that. We're going to switch. So both palms frame the right foot. Take your right foot back. Bring your left foot forward. This is Ashwa Sanchala. Ashwa Sanchala, Ashwini is a horse. Ashwa Sanchala, equestrian. I have no idea why it's called equestrian, but I feel quite regal, quite equestrian myself. Both palms over the left knee. Exhale and dip. We were talking about psoas muscle the last time. This one should help you feel that stretch in the psoas. Psoas is just a very tiny but thick, strong muscle that connects the low part of the hip to the upper part of the thigh. So hold it. One more breath. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, dip your right elbow over the left knee for Parsva Kona Namaskara, intense prayer twist or the Yogaxpress twist. Left palm on top of the right, turn to look up at your raised elbow and hold for one more full breath. Inhale, let's come out of that. Frame your left foot with both your hands, curl your toes in on the right, take the left to meet the right in Susan's favorite posture, the plank. So hold your plank. This is called the plank because the whole body looks like one straight plank. Keep your toes curled in. Hold that position. One more breath. At the next exhale, knees, chest and chin, exhale and dip. Immediately inhale and come out. Inhale, come up into cobra. So the dip, while we're holding the cobra position for 3 breaths, I'm going to explain. The dip that you came into is called Ashtanga Namaskara. Anga is 8-limbed salutation. Ashta is 8. Anga is limbs. Namaskara is prayer or salutation. So your 8 limbs, when you go down, chin, the 2 palms, chest, knees, and toes. Is that 8? Yes. So we're now in cobra, what we like to call, what's actually called traditionally bhujanga cobra. We're going to press into the mat. Inhale, come up. Zip your feet together. Use the tops of your feet to inhale. As you come up, you're going to take your palms off of the mat. Your feet will hold you down there. Take your palms off. One full breath. Look straight ahead at a point that doesn't move. Exhale. Bring your palms back down, forehead to the ground. We're going to actually, let's do one more of that just to give us a feel of how a cobra would feel. So forehead is down, take a deep inhale as you come up. Press with the tops of your feet. Take your palms off, and this time keep the palms where they are. Very gently exhale to the right. Turn your head to the right. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale to the left. Back to the center. Palms down, forehead to the ground. Curl your toes in. Inhale. Get your buttocks all the way up into Adho Mukha Svanasana, or downward facing dog. Adho is downward, Mukha is face, Shvana is dog. We also call this the Parvat, a mountain, in the sun salutation. Hold it, one more breath. At the end of the next exhale, you're going to stick your tongue out and do a deep lion's breath. It goes like this. Now, don't feel shy. Come on, let it all out. Let all your stress out. Take a deep inhale. That's it. See how good it feels to let yourself go. Inhale, bring the right foot and then the left between the palms. Both palms together. Inhale, come up with a straight back, pause at midpoint because the lung can only hold so much. Keep inhaling, let's go up. Keep your eyes open. Exhale, dip to the right. There's our side twist. Inhale to the center, exhale to the left. Back to the center, exhale, bring your palms in front of your chest. Now keep in mind, while we are resting, take 3 deep breaths, and while you're resting in this position, palms in front of your chest, just know every day the spine needs to move in 6 directions. You need to go to the left, to the right. You need to twist to either side, and then you go back and forward. So today we've done all 6 moves. So whenever Susan is ready, if you're ready to take us through the rest of the program, Susan, we're all yours.
Okay, so we talked earlier in the other show about being a victor. So now we're going to be a warrior.
Love that.
And we're going to start by just taking your right leg back and take your both hands overhead. You're pointing with the index finger into warrior 1. Now take a deep breath in. Allow the belly button to come into the spine. And as you inhale, you're going to exhale and bend that front knee a little bit more than you think you can. And here, to stay true to good alignment, the knee is in line with the ankle. It's not stretching up toward the toes. That's excellent. And one more time. Inhale, stretch your elbows back by your ears. Exhale, and drop a little deeper in the pose. And then we're going to change to warrior 2. Looking out over the left hand. Look, if you will, past that middle finger out into space. And you inhale, and as you exhale, you deepen the stretch. Go a little further than you think you can. Very, very good. Now you're going to straighten that left leg. You can bring the back foot in a little bit closer, angle it toward the front leg, and we're just going to do a side bend. So what you want to do is pull up, draw the breath in, drop the shoulders, and lean to the left side, just like the body is between 2 panes of glass. That's it. And then as you exhale, you allow your hand to come down your leg, touch the ankle, touch the mid-thigh, wherever's comfortable. And we're going to do some arm extensions. So you inhale, take the arm all the way over your head. And exhale, take it back to a nice angle with the bottom arm, nice straight line with the bottom arm.
Right there.
Yeah. And inhale, lift the chest. Your heart chakra is beaming to the world. One more time, arm over the head, inhale. Arm up in alignment with the bottom arm, exhale. Then come up, bend the knee, windmill the arms over, put your right knee down, And let's take one little back extension here. Can't resist it. The hands are pointing up, elbows right by the ears. Inhale, lift to arc just ever so slightly back. Heart chakra, heart center, smiling to the world. And exhale over the legs. Coming to our favorite plank. Coming down to knees, chest, and chin. Sliding forward to a cobra. Exhaling back to downward dog. And here we'll take a mini break. Inhale, lift the heels off the floor. Exhale, allow the heels to fall with gravity to the floor. One more time, inhale. Now this will feel good on the back. Bend the knees while your heels are up. Straighten the knees. And then exhale, drop. Good. Now this time, we're going to take the right leg between the hand. We're going to come up to warrior one on this side. So fingers pointed, right knee is bent, drop the left heel, off at about a 45-degree angle in the back. You inhale, lifting those arms by the ears, and as you exhale, just go deeper in the stretch. That's it, nice plie, nice ballet plie. And then you're gonna circle around to warrior two.
My granddaughter uses that word. I never knew what it was.
Yeah, windmilling the arms, and people are like, oh my God, what's a windmill? And it's really like a cartwheel. It's like a cartwheel. So now you're looking toward your right hand in this case, and you're gonna drop those shoulders, lift from your solar plexus, if you will. Send that energy out, looking at the middle finger of the hand. Inhale, and as you exhale, bend that front knee. Excellent, very good. And now you're gonna straighten that knee and pull that hip in its socket as you bring the other foot in a little closer so that you have a nice, stable foundation. Now you lift and you're gonna lean toward the right, letting the wrists relax, and then just drop the hand down to the shin or the ankle, looking up at the left arm. And it's a great chance to do some therapeutic work on your shoulders. So we inhale and take the left arm over the head, and exhale, lift it up to the sky, letting the heart chakra beam out. And one more time, inhale, and exhale.
Are you heated up yet, Nayma?
Yes.
Are we warmed up yet, ladies?
Yes.
And then as you bend that knee like a true warrior, because don't we look like we've got bows and arrows, and we're going to cartwheel the arms, if you will, over the hands. Take the right foot back, this time to downward facing dog. And this time we're going to do knees, chest, and chin. Can't get enough of those cobras. And come forward, this time with the palms in the floor. And we're going to do one more posture from this cobra. We're going to do the bow, Dhanurasana, which is like the archer in the bow. So what we're going to do is just gently grab our ankles, both ankles, and your forehead or your chin is down on the mat. You're going to inhale and lift your thighs, lift your chest up into a bow. Now, as you tune into the breath, you may find you can gently rock forward here a little bit. And you feel that, who doesn't feel that stretch in their shoulders, right?
Oh.
And then exhale, release, make a pillow with your hand, and rest your right cheek on your right palm. And you can turn the toes in toward each other. And you get comfortable for just a few seconds here. And then you come back to center.
Oh, I need that to get my breath back.
We earned it, didn't we?
Exactly.
One more time for a little bow here. So what we're going to do is take the chin, reach back, grab the ankles, both ankles. And what I love about this posture, it really allows you to use the breath to kind of suspend you in the air. But here what we could do is go for a little stretch. Inhale, as you exhale, bring the knees up even higher than you think you can. And one more breath, bring it up a little higher, and then feel free to just gently rock forward and back. And then release it and make a pillow with your hand. This time, the other cheek, the left cheek comes down, relaxes, and the toes are facing each other. Take one more relaxing breath, thanking your body for working so hard today. Then bring your forehead to your hands. Push back on your hands to your heels in a gentle child's pose with the knees apart.
Oh, my favorite.
It allows us to be children again. And here, you can press with your hands and allow your tailbone to go back further towards your heels in its own time, in its own tempo. A couple of deep breaths. And you can take your palms to the sky, stretching another part of your arms. And then gently rolling up. And I think we have time for one or two more.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Our director hasn't told us yet, so we're good.
Wonderful. So I would love to do Paschimottanasana, which is a forward bending pose.
I love that.
And it's nice when it's done seated. So we have our legs in parallel and our feet are touching.
A student of mine used to call this the nail painting pose.
Oh, you could do
Photo
that.
and
Really,
paint
you
your
could. You
nails.
could. You know, you're giving me ideas here. Okay, and then what you do here, you just reach up ever so gently, but feel that breath connection, and exhale over the legs. Let everything go. And boy, when people say the trick is just relaxing and letting go,
Yeah,
You
there's
know.
something to that, right? The more
You know.
relaxed we are.
you'll get even more and more flexible. And if you want to do, what Bano is doing, you can take the first two fingers.
Oh, yeah, I'm like
And-
a rubber band because if I don't hold on, I'll go boing.
This is and actually, you're preparing yourself for the other kind of bow, right? That kind of bow. But we're going to stick with the Paschimottanasana or forward bending pose. So you inhale, and you got, if you can grab your toes, great. And as you exhale, just allow your head to drop, allow your shoulders to relax, allow even your elbows to relax. And stay here for 2 full breaths. Inhaling through the nostrils, nice deep breath. We say inhaling new energy, new thoughts, new ideas. And exhale all the old ideas, thoughts.
I actually like that. I like that analogy. Inhaling good stuff, exhaling bad.
And last breath with the same idea. You can picture it like an ocean wave coming in. Inhaling the new you. All the changes. All the transformations. And exhale all the old. What I love about this position too is as you flex your feet, you can really stretch your calves.
Right.
In this position, like you can really go for it, which is nice. It prevents injuries. But surrendering is what the posture is all about. And you start to roll up slowly. Now, we can do a little thing while we're here on the floor, which is a number 4, which is a nice gentle one. We're not crossing the leg over. Just take the right foot beside the left knee. And the same thing here. Notice how buoyant you are when you lift up
Right.
in your breath.
I want
So-
to share something. This is amazing, if I may.
Yeah.
This posture my mother used to do, when they would have the
Oh.
grinding stones.
Okay.
Women didn't traditionally do
Okay.
yoga for the sake of yoga.
Okay.
But basically, when you had the grinding stone, she'd fold one knee and then grind with that. So, when we reach out. So, women actually did it along with their household work.
Well, you know
I
what?
couldn't help. I couldn't resist sharing.
You know what?
that.
I like your idea of grinding. So can we pretend? What was it
Sure.
like?
It
Was
was-
cornmeal or something?
Yeah,
okay.
exactly. Huge
Let, can we just grind?
There you go. Mom will be so proud.
Oh,
She's
and it
88,
feels so
doesn't
good on
it?
your arm, right?
Yeah, and I'm feeling
Feels
it
good.
here too.
In your heart.
Like my chest here.
Yeah. And I had a teacher that said, look with your heart, look with your eyes. Your heart is your eyes. Your heart are your eyes.
Feels good.
And you can go the other way too. I love this. And then ever so gently with the psoas, just switch legs. we're gonna now it's
Grind with the left
left-handed,
hand.
so we're ambidextrous grinders. We're gonna stir the pot. But it feels so good. I like
Feels
this. Huh. So she was doing yoga at a
Well,
time
actually,
when she
did
couldn't.
literally do the yoga as we know it today as well.
Yeah.
But I didn't know. You know how we never know about our parents till we are in a situation?
Yes.
5 years after I started practicing yoga, I was struggling with a headstand, and she said, "Oh, just go to a corner. That's an easy way to keep your elbows at 90
Your
degrees."
own mother teaching.
My
I
mom
love
taught
it.
me, and I didn't know. She was
It's
82 at the time.
It's beautiful.
Oh, wow.
That
Yeah.
is so beautiful.
I didn't. I said, "Mom, what do you know about yoga?" She said, "I did it all the time. You
Oh, we
guys
could
just make a
stir the
big
other
deal
way.
about it."
Now that is the way to go, having your mother teach you yoga. There is a yoga teacher. I've seen her down at Shivananda in the Bahamas, but she's 100. She just turned 100.
Oh, Lynn Porsche.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard about her.
She's a lovely lady. And so she lived through World War II.
So Pondicherry.
And
yeah.
this is nice. It just kind of segues into more dance-like with this beautiful drum music. You can lift,
That's a dancer in you. I love that.
drop the head, lift. You can arch and curl here, right?
Exactly.
Arch and curl.
Lovely spinal undulation. Very nice.
And then if you want, you can add your twist, your heels come together, and you lift up through, looking at the heart and the hand. Ooh.
Oh, this way.
And then come back, and you can, I had a teacher that used to say, and change. It's very Martha Graham-like movement, but you're looking up, you feel that nice line from the chest. And one more time each side, because it's such, you warmed us up with a spinal twist, so lifting from the psoas, and down, and change.
I love saying that. We have probably about a minute to go, so while I let you close, before I let you close, I'm just going to thank our crew, Akram and Miguel. Thank you for staying with us. And thanks to Anna for the beautiful studio settings, the sound and the lights. On behalf of Nayma, we'd like to thank Susan Holman. Susan,
Thank you.
thank you so much. Susan.co, check her out. This is Banu Suresh signing off. You are watching Yoga Express. We can keep going.
Okay, that's wonderful.
We have the credits rolling.
Wow. You want to finish with some balances?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So
Whatever
we
you
just-
say. At your mercy.
We're, we're so light with the breathing
feels good
that
actually.
we can
Yes.
do like a little tree.
Oh yeah.
A little tree, so that the heel of the foot comes in, and you focus on your heart. It's nice because you, wherever you're at is fine with the balance. And if it feels comfortable, you can take the arms up.
Balance is a very nice way to close. It shows us how much we're centered, right?
It really
Feel
is.
good.
And whenever you're ready on your own time, do the other side too. Nice.
That's something else I've learned. If I don't do the other side, I'm going home feeling lopsided.
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
And it's
feel
funny because both
the
sides are so different too.
Yeah, this one is hard.
And I found the other one like a little more wobbly. You know, and then it leads to all this cool stuff, right?
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
I think it's also what our body is used to.